Happy Saturday, it's Dr. Crypto here and I hope everybody is doing well. So in this video, we're going to cover a little bit about Bitcoin and the crypto space, but also we're going to concentrate also on Cronos, crypto.com, CRO, whatever you want to call it, because as I said, I'm absolutely bullish on crypto.com and CRO. And I keep getting messages, why are you so bullish on crypto.com, on CRO? Well, you only have to sit there and do a little bit of research to why I am bullish, because potentially we could get openings, a license in Hong Kong. There's lots of things going on. There's lots of new features coming out on crypto.com. But before we get into that, let's just check out what's happening with Bitcoin at the moment. So we can see Bitcoin at the moment, we're on this 4-hourly and we're just consolidated at the moment. We did have a bit of a sell signal yesterday and hence why we got a little bit of a dump. But was that because of grayscale? It probably was. But like I said, we're heading for a breakout here. Is it going to be up to an upside? Are we going to get to all-time highs? Or could we sort of come back down, retest around this area and make our way back up? Or could we drop down further and retest around about the $52,000 mark? But obviously, at the moment, Bitcoin is waiting for that decision. So the bulls and the bears are currently fighting out which way to go. But let's hope it's to the upside, because obviously we could get Bitcoin get to the all-time high, dominance start to come down, and then basically the alt market just go absolutely ballistic, because we do know that retail are starting to come back. We saw what happened with Coinbase going down, but what happened? Crypto.com didn't, because they've been preparing their servers to prevent the degradation from happening. And when people are pressing sell, I'm panicking because Bitcoin's dropped down like 0.5% and they want to sell. Obviously Crypto.com are one of the top exchanges in my opinion. But yeah, so anyway, Bitcoin is starting to want to make a decision, and we can see here on the ETF at the moment, it's sitting at, we had a bit of a negative. It's the first negative we've had in about 7 days or so. So we had a bit of a negative. We could come back down here and we could see that, yeah, we had a bit of outflows on GBTC as well. And hence why I feel that we had that little bit of a push down yesterday. And that. So yeah, if you look at what's happening, the Sunny Decree on here, if you follow him, this is absolutely mega bullish in what he's saying here. So basically, he's warning the Bitcoin price is about to go parabolic. There is no OTC Bitcoin available while BlackRock customers are buying $500 million worth daily. Well, what does that mean? Well, basically, what that means is OTC, there's no Bitcoin. So where do they go to? They go to the spot. So they'll go to the spot exchange and basically buy from there. That's all they can do at this point in time. And do not forget, we've got the Bitcoin halving where it gets cut in half. So there's going to be that pressure as well for the BlackRock. So what's going to happen there is, what happens on the halving? Less Bitcoin, demand's there. We're going to push up. But also, he says here, it's imminent that potentially a breakout. So BlackRock needs to buy a bit of spot. So what does that mean is they're going to actually, hopefully, it's going to pump up the market and we could go parabolic from what he said. So we can also see here, we can see extreme greed is in. We could also see on the rainbow chart here, we're starting to come up to that hodl. So we're going from still cheap to hodl, and that's for Bitcoin. And like I said, if BlackRock and all the other institutes have to go to spot, it's going to really ramp up the price of Bitcoin. But we can see here on the bubbles as well, as of today, it's all green. We got whiff. A lot of meme coins have been popping off as well, which is absolutely crazy. A lot of them have gone to all-time highs. We got Pepe at 56, Sheeb at 74%, whiff, Dog with Hat at 55%, Floki 103%, Bonk 31%. Can't believe it. It's absolutely amazing. It's what we've all been waiting for. But where we've got here, we've got CRO popping up there at 16.86. So let's get into a little bit of crypto.com, CRO on Cronos. There we go with the price. We're sitting at now 13 pence, which is absolutely, because I have people coming to me, messaging me saying, oh, you're too bullish, you're too excited. I don't understand why you're excited. I don't know why you're really bullish about CRO. But like I say, on every video, just do your research, have a look into it, deep dive into it, because it's one of the, look at their marketing, and I keep saying this in every video, look at their marketing. This coin is easily going to get to $1. And that's so easy to get to. In this bull market goes up to what, November of 2025, if it doesn't. Some people say it could be shorter in terms of the bull market, but look where we are now. We're at 13 pence. It wasn't that long ago when we were at 5 cents. Now we're at 13 pence, and we're gradually moving up. You know, you ever heard of that one? The tortoise and the hare? Well, we're the tortoise. We're gradually, slowly getting there. We're moving up. As you can see here, we're gradually, methodologically moving up. And you can see in here from all-time high, look where we were there, and look where we are now. Look at that, starting to move up. We've got a long way to go. This bull market has got a long way to go. And CRO, in my opinion, like I said, I really think $1, conservatively $1.50, $2, and even potentially, I do think $3 could be on the cards. But let me know in the comments below, where do you think the price of CRO is going to go to? Because we could see on here, well, that's not on that one, but we could go to the Cronos, and you could go on to here and look at basically where you can go and do your DeFi staking. Because I think at the moment, if we go to here, we could go to Robin Hood, which is on, he's on Twitter. You could give him a follow, and we can see here 6.15 PEA. So, you know, this is on the DeFi wallet. You could stake your CRO and get 16.15 PEA return, which is, like I said, if you've got CRO and it's not doing anything, it's just in your wallet, not doing anything. Yeah, I don't understand. You might as well stake it and or put it on earn or something like that and get some of those CRO returns back. Because obviously, like I said, you could go to the also to the earn, and you could put in the calculator and what terms you want. And obviously, depending on you're staking on or you're putting your earn on, will depend on what you got. If you got Bitcoin tier 1, is 5%. But obviously, you've got the calculator here. You can go to check it out, and then you can also stake your Bitcoin CRO or whatever. But also, just remember, Crypto.com offers the card as well, the debit card. I first started off with the Ruby Steel, then I built myself up to the Royal Indigo, and then basically I'm sitting at now on the ICY debit card. And also with these debit cards, you get so many perks as well. So there's lots of things going on in terms of the Crypto.com and the Cronos ecosystem. You can earn, stake, whatever. You might as well do it. If you haven't got no more money to go buy the dips or anything like that, why not stake it? Why not earn it and basically get a passive income from that, or get more CRO from staking your already CRO that you've already got? But actually mega bullish in what they're doing, because don't forget, we've also got the F1 Grand Prix, Crypto.com arena, we've got the UFC, everything. Crypto.com is everywhere. I've had people ring me up and actually ask me, what is Crypto.com? And I think to yourself, well, you've known me for a long time, what do you mean what Crypto.com is? But anyway, you have to explain it to my friends and family as well. So yeah, but people are starting to ring me, and retail are starting to come back, which is absolutely what. So we've got the institutions, and now we've got retail. And who are retail going to see? They're going to see, you know, Crypto.com. They're going to see what Crypto.com have done, because you just have to go to what is Crypto.com. So you just click on here and it will tell you everything about Crypto.com from all the partnerships they have as well. And like I said, the partnerships that they've got is absolutely unreal. So mega bullish on Crypto.com. So let's have a quick look at the chart and see how the price action is going. Or just looking at its chart on here, it's looking pretty bullish at the moment for CRO. And we can see here from where we were on this local bottom, where we wicked out down here, we've made some really nice moves up here. And we're actually up around about 69% from where we were at the local lows at 7 cents. And now we're sitting, just hitting 12, well, around about getting close to about 30 pence. We have already hit that 13 pence mark. So we've basically coming up to this little bit of resistance here. If we can break this, we're heading straight up to 16. And now if we could actually zoom out even a little bit more, and we could go to what? Go to about the 5-day here and check it out here. So basically the next step is around about 16. If we can get past this 16 pence mark, once we get past that 13 pence mark and get to that 16, once we break through that, we've got nothing in the way of here of stopping us. We've got another 160% potential to get to around about 50 pence. So break this resistance here, and we're heading up, straight up to 50 pence. That's where my target is. And obviously, if Bitcoin gets to that all-time high, we're heading up there. I'm pretty sure of it. People were saying when we were stuck down at about 50 cents or something like that, oh, that's it. CRO is crypto.com. It's over. It's not going to move. It's a snail. And look at it. It's starting to. People are starting to eat the words, and people are starting to get a bit salty because they sort of bought when we were sort of down here, when we were at that 50 cents mark. I was accumulating. This is area, and I said it in a previous video. This was the area of my accumulation. This is where I was accumulating, and this is why I'm sitting on. Yeah, I think it was around. I'm sitting on around about. I think it's about getting close to 800,000 CRO now. I want to get to that 1 million. If we sort of get like a bit of a pullback, if we sort of come up to about here and we pull back and retest around about this support area here, which is around about this section here, which is about about 10 pence mark, and then I'll accumulate a little bit more around here. But also, do not forget, I stake my CRO in a DeFi wallet and also the normal app as well. So I'm also accumulating, because I've got the IC white card, so every time I go shopping, I'm also accumulating CRO as well. So if I don't want to put any more money in, I'm accumulating other ways as well. But like I said, this has been my accumulation area around here. This is where I've been building. But there again, I have been in CRO also since it was the MCO days. And then obviously we've gone to the Cronos now. But yeah, so I've been in here for quite a while, and this is I've been about a year, close to a year now, making these videos. So I've not ever really been. I've been on Twitter, but I've not really been interactive like that. But it's only this past year that I have in that. So if you like to give us a follow and subscribe, it's always much appreciated. But at the moment, like I said, my accumulation around there. If we do come back down, it's potentially around about support around about that 10 pence mark. But obviously, if we see Bitcoin making its move as well and getting past this resistance and making our way up to that all-time high, then obviously I could see CRO getting up to that 16 pence mark. Extra bullish on it, super bullish on it. But don't forget, keep an eye. One thing to keep an eye out on is if crypto.com get that license for Hong Kong. That's going to be a big catalyst. Could shoot us straight up to that 16 pence mark. So keep an eye out on the news, keep an eye out what Chris the CEO is doing. But have a great weekend, have a great Saturday, and we'll see you soon in the next video. Take care.